This range provides 10 different types of moss. With them, you can represent any type of moss that you find outdoors in any environment. Each type is formulated with small particles of different sizes that will allow you to recreate realistic moss. You can also adapt them to the smallest scales, including 1/72 or 1/44, by simply crushing the product with a mortar and pestle, and sieving the resulting moss to obtain an even, finer product. For the first example, the moss type Tropical Creeper was used. First, a small amount of product was placed in a pallet well. The moss was fixed to the scenery using dio glue. While the glue was still fresh, the moss was sprinkled with a teaspoon and set aside to dry. Using this simple method, you can reach the most difficult areas with precision. Allow the surface to dry for 10 minutes before tilting the base to remove the excess. To integrate the moss into the scene, washes were applied with dark brown wash for green vehicles, and slimy grime dark, diluted with enamel odorless thinner. These enamels were applied randomly, allowing them to dry between each application. Doing so will slightly change the shades of the moss. Once dry, you can see the variety of colors that can be easily achieved. To apply highlights and contrast, the oilbrusher colors yellow and olive green were used. An equal parts mixture of both was stippled to leave only small points of light. All of the different moss types can be mixed together for whatever purpose is needed, as shown with this example in which the bottom of the river was authentically reproduced. The colors sea moss and bracken green moss was fixed to the riverbed with dio glue. Both mosses were sprinkled by hand using fingers and applied directly onto the wet glue. The same step was repeated at the base of the tree trunk to unify the vegetation with the groundwork. As shown previously, the moss was worked with both lighter and darker tones. You can use acrylic, enamel, or oil-based products. The different products were applied and allowed to flow by capillary action. To add highlights and chromatic variety, yellow and ochre tones were also used. This leaves the scene ready for the application of the water so the river can be realistically recreated. The range of possibilities presented by the moss range is extensive. You can authentically replicate areas with a lot of humidity. Or create imaginative science fiction and fantasy scenes with an abundance of orange and ochre tones. You can also use moss on rusty pieces of metal, where humidity abounds and moss appears easily. You can sprinkle them independently, or you can prepare a mixture of different tones before application. When used in combination with oil brushers as shown, only your imagination sets the limit. Enjoy the possibilities offered by the full range of moss types and colors available at www.ammo.es. Discover many more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications. Thank you for watching.